Hi, I don't know if the screen recording is going to work or the audio will work. If you hear a fan in the background, I apologize. But I made a few designs that I want to show off. So like this is like just like a corridor of like cruise ship or like ocean liner cabins, and so I wanted to show them off. So the one right here would be like a couple's room. The room right here would be like a family room, and then these would be like two connecting rooms for like parents and kids to have separate rooms, like if you got that kind of money. And so we're gonna just go from left to right, and then we go into 3D mode so I can give you a better idea of what it looks like. So it's a bunked bed, TV for like watching the muster drill instructions, or to get like the live news from the ship. A little desk with a mirror on it, a cabinet with a bathroom, because all passenger cabins and crew cabins need a bathroom. I meant to say passenger cabin, but yeah, nothing fancy. I mean, the patterns are, but. And sorry if you see me having a hard time moving around. This app is a bit hard to navigate. I'll just show the bathroom off for this room. This bathroom doesn't have a window, unlike the last one we just saw, but oh well. This one is the family room, the one that has 4 beds in it. So this has 2 windows in it. I went for a more vintage look, if you haven't realized yet, because they're circle windows, and modern ships have more rectangular or square windows for the cabins, even the lower cabins on the lower decks. Yeah, and so this has, oh my god, this has a smaller desk, and the stop. Yeah. Okay, and then we go into like the more fancy 2-person room that connects to the other room. This one doesn't have a bunk in it. It has a full bed, I believe it would be. As a nice large desk as well, pretty similar to the last layout. But stop. Okay. Then this is like a connecting hallway, because the bathroom also is here. So like this would have to be like a shared bathroom. So like I don't think you could rent the rooms out individually. So it's not all that like smart of a design, but I tried for my first attempt. I typically design not that much interesting stuff. I'm just gonna show everything today because I want to get it on one recording, because why not? Because I just came up with the idea to record everything. And this is the other room. This room doesn't have a desk, but I would just assume that like kids would be in this room, so I'm not really gonna have a point in doing that. So yeah, this is all the rooms. Which battery do I have? 20. Okay, this is going to use up a lot of batteries. I'm gonna try to be quick. I got all the demos came with the app automatically, so ignore that. So we're gonna open the schoolie. I was inspired by like those tiny home videos, but also like those van life videos with like the horrible living conditions for kids. So I thought I'd try to give myself a challenge to make it like livable for kids. I think I made this a bit too big, but I don't care. Anyways, there's no vehicles in this designing app, and so I just had to make do. I did a living dining. So like I would assume that you would more likely eat dinner around the island rather than at this table. So I assume that this table is more like for like office work or whatnot. The parents' room doesn't have any walking space. It's just a bed in there. But the kids' room you have to walk through it to get to the bathroom. So I put like a curtain that you'll see when we go into 3D mode. Like, kids actually have a bed, which is nice. And then you have an exit through the back. That way, if like it's a muddy day, you enter through the bathroom rather than trekking mud all the way through the front of the place. Oh, I didn't color this. I don't care. Anyways, so yeah, you can tell I tried to make the front look like a bus, but it didn't work out. So we go in. So it's like the nice little living room. This would probably be more like an RV than anything. Rather than a schoolie bus conversion, because this would probably all need to be a bump out. This probably is too wide for the road. Anyways, so yeah, a nice large kitchen. It's like really large for like the style of house this would be. Maybe it's like a schoolie, but they don't actually do van life. They just keep it on a single plot of land. So yeah, this is like the parents' room. So there is like a little walking space because of how thick the walls are. The walls will probably be mega thin, so like just ignore that little walkable space right there. So yeah, the parents' room is really just drawers and a bed. I mean, like, the parents chose this life. It's on them. But like, this is the curtain, because like since you have to walk through the kids' space to get to the bathroom, I feel like this curtain would be like very good in ensuring their privacy. Yeah, it's not much space for the kids, but like I think it works, because like I didn't shrink down the beds. The beds were this size, so that means that's the average size, so which is good. I did make a really big tub for like if you have a pet. Hopefully you're not like those van lifers that have like 5 pets, 4 kids in one van. That would be cruel. But yeah, this is like the back, and that's pretty much it. So one of my favorite anime, let me check my battery. Okay, it's actually being pretty good. So my favorite anime is called Drifting Dragons. It's on Netflix. Like, I have an obsession with airships. And it's like, I designed like I didn't this isn't the name. I just spammed letters. But yeah, like I did like the crew space, so my head is like, if like there wasn't dragons, it would probably be like a cargo ship for like regular cargo, and so that's what I kind of designed, is like regular cargo. So we're gonna go with the bottom floor. So let's go with that. So like this very front empty space would be like the bridge. You know what I mean? That's why I got a single chair in there. The room to the left, room 51, that would be like the room that you enter the ship on. Then like room 52, the room on the right, would be like the place where they have discussions, like the lieutenants and captains and like assistant officers or whatnot. And then room 19 and 18, I imagine those to be like ballast, so like nothing goes in there but other than ballast. And then this floor also has like the bathrooms, literally just bathrooms. Like I imagined it be like those Japanese bathhouses, but like on an airship. Don't ask me why, I don't know. But like, here's like it in 3D. As you can see, the entrance. This is just an empty entrance room. I didn't know what to put here. Don't ask me to put anything here. This is, yeah, I blocked out the ballast rooms. This is a fireplace, very not smart on an airship. Probably using hydrogen because helium is running out on the planet. Yeah, I was inspired by Drifting Dragons. I like this table. I really like the wood in this app. I really like the textures. Well, most of them at least. Yeah. Then this is the bridge. I didn't really do anything with it, but like, obviously it's just one single chair. I have no idea how bridges work, let alone for an airship. So, but one thing I do know is that usually bridges have a heck ton of glass, so that they have good viewing range. So that's what I did. This is the hallway. And then, yeah, so I imagine the left be for women and the right be for men. Like, men get the smaller changing room because men suck. Actually, is that the smaller changing room? I don't know. Anyways, yeah, they're nothing special about them. But, like, yeah. And then floor 2 is where we start to get some of the crew cabins. We get more crew cabins on floor 3. So, like, this is really just crew cabins. Oh, and we get the laundry. So no toilets yet. I don't know when I put in toilets. Maybe, hopefully it's on the 3rd floor, because I would have royally screwed up. I made this like 2 months ago. I don't entirely remember everything. I do know that I colored everything for these though, unlike the schoolie. Let me check my battery. 19. Okay. So yeah, so rooms 47 and 44 are like open on the side. Obviously you can't fall out. I made sure of that. But like, I imagine they only have washers and you have to air dry. Because yeah, I don't know why. Make people suffer. I don't know. There's a crew hangout room, like a reading writing room. Don't ask me why. I thought, like, I don't know. Rooms 16 and 15 are just like storage. 19 and 18 are ballast. Room 1, 6, 10, and 14 are the first crew cabins. So let's go into third person. Let's start with the laundry. So as you can see, like, when they're in air, probably these shutters are closed. But maybe they're on land right now. I don't know. But like, yeah, places to like dry your clothes on both sides. You can get fresh air, have a smoke. If you do that, it kills your lungs. I wouldn't recommend it. Yeah, that's the washers. This is the reading writing room. I wanted to go for an old feely kind of vibe. But the oldest kind of styles you would see on an airship would be like 1930s or late 1920s, because that's when they started getting popular. And this looks more like failed attempt at recreating Edwardian. So like, I kind of got it wrong, but I'm not fixing it because I like it. Oh, this little box thing right there, I imagine would be like a telephone box, not like one that actually connects to like outside the ship, but like for like you to call someone within the ship, because like I imagine self-service wouldn't work. And then we walk into the crew lounge. Really just something simple, nothing extravagant, no TV. I imagine like they wouldn't be able to afford a TV, or like the owner of the ship that isn't on it when they do anything wouldn't feel like investing in one. They're probably too busy anyways. Like, yeah, this is the first room. Nothing too fancy. They get a table in it. Yeah, kind of small, but like, oh well. Then these are like really annoying because like they're curved, so I had to figure out what to do. So they kind of just look like copies of each other because I didn't feel like experimenting all that much. I mean, I actually did, but like, I'm not all too happy with it. Like, if I tried it again, I don't know what I would do, but probably not this. Yeah. And then this is this room. Nothing too special. Then this is this room. Okay, this floor must be like where all the good employees get put, because I remember putting mostly bunk beds in these rooms. So yeah, so that floor 3 is probably gonna have a bunch of bunk beds as I remember it to be. So let's go to the third floor. This is the last thing I'm going to show you because I have nothing else to show you. Okay, here we go. Public bathrooms. Thank God. Okay. So this is the room 27 is the lieutenant's private bathroom. Room 22 is the lieutenant's room. But yeah, room 35 is like a shared sink area. And, like 33 and 32 are like just stalls, but like actually good ones, not American style. We hate American style. Room 21 and room 20 are like atrociously small, but like unpaid interns. Room 1 was the first one I made. Like I actually made floor 3 first. That's why you see as the floors go down, they look more and more sparse because I put all my effort into the third floor. That's why I put almost no effort on the first floor. Yeah. So we're just gonna go through this. Let's start at the front actually this time. As you can see, nothing really special. I kind of just made the interior walls ones single beds, but kept like the bunk beds on the side. I didn't color that correctly, I didn't color that bunk correctly, but oh well. Yeah, these are basically just copies from the second floor. I'll show you this room. This is basically a copy from the second floor, but actually the second floor is all copies. The third floor is the one I first made. But yeah, a bunch of these are just very similar. Just the second floor replaced the bunk beds with single beds. Yeah, employees probably prefer the second floor compared to the third floor, or maybe not, because the bathrooms are on the third floor. Yeah. So yeah, there's bunk beds. I really like this room. I know it's really cramped, but it's the first one I made and the one I had the most inspiration for, so I really like it. Of course, these are like the storage rooms, the spiral staircase, the ballast. Yeah, these rooms are horrendously, atrociously, probably like not up to code wise small. I don't know why I chose to have the windows at different height. We're not gonna look at the side facade because that's gonna be scary. Yeah, so yeah, these rooms are very small. Okay, we are looking at the side facade. Terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. Look at that. Look at this mess. Horrifying. Okay, so this is the lieutenant's room. I didn't make the captain's room yet because I just haven't felt like making any floors for like months. Because inspiration ran dry. I hope this is recording because otherwise I'm going to cry. And yeah, this is like the lieutenant private bathroom. Yeah. So that's literally everything. Oh, I didn't show you the bathrooms. Yeah. So yeah, like there's only one basin, sink basin. Oh well. But yeah, like actual good stalls, not American style. I already said that, but like yeah. So as you can see, I made a bunch of these in May, June. It's not September. It's September now, and I finally just had inspiration to actually do something. So yeah, these are like a vintage kind of style. They don't look like modern cabins. Well, if this recording worked, I hope you enjoyed it. Now I just have to figure out how to end it. How do I end it?